Got it. Got it. Got it. Finally, I got it. I got it. What's up, people? It is the Monday Night Special, the review show with yours truly, Talitha Kume, and my baby, Big Bobby B, brought to you by Food for the Soul Media Group here on Vegas Hype Media on Fremont. Shout out to Quan, keeping us live on FB, YouTube, and the Mixler app at Vegas Hype Media, and we are live on our FB page as well. So basically, we got a lot of stuff to say about a lot of stuff. Some stuff you may want to get in on, some stuff you may not give a damn about, some stuff you may not know about, but we are talking about it on the Monday Night Special, the review, and our disclaimer, as always, these are our opinions. They are not fact, just our opinions. And if you want to weigh in, you can comment on our page at Food for the Soul Media Group on FB, or if you're tuning in on Vegas Hype Media, leave us a comment on the YouTube page. So, y'all, as you can see, we have some special guests in the building, super couple Jay and K Michelle. Y'all introduce yourselves and tell us a little bit about what you do. So I want to start with K Michelle, and then we'll go to Jay.
Let's get it.
Girl, I thought you was going to do it for me.
Hey, remember you was telling me that long laundry list? I said, you know what? I'm just going to be cool and let her introduce everything she does because I don't want to leave anything out. Yeah.
Oh, goodness. Well, a lot of people know me for the fashion industry. I'm a fashion show producer.
Okay.
So I produced a lot of shows back in the day, Celebrity Fashion Experience, and I went on to New York and produced 2 shows during New York Fashion Week.
Ooh.
Left the fashion industry and decided to start empowering women.
Okay.
I was like, okay, a lot of women here in Dallas are not, seen, and they need to be seen more, what they're doing in the community and whatnot. Mm-hmm. And I started that for a good, 4 or 5 years, and I took a pause to that. And me and my husband, we decided to go into real estate.
Okay.
And it's been taking off, and we've been working really hard together and
a total change.
A total
360.
Like
change.
that.
A total change. Right now where I'm at is revisiting all of the businesses I started many years ago.
Okay.
And he's actually showing me this is how you do it. This is how you're going to structure it. This is how you're going to grow from it. So we're learning a lot together.
Okay.
So I'm going to let him talk just a little bit.
Baby, this is all about the Barris crew and you.
No.
It's about you, bro.
I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for having me. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for having the queen. I'm just a regular Joe.
Okay.
I'm just an average dude that do whatever he can to take care of his family.
Word up.
And now since I met this young lady, we grew up together in church. This wasn't something that just kind of flew overnight. We in the church and going in a choir together, singing, trying to hit high notes together, choir robes and all this stuff. Let's get up and go to church early. Maybe we can see each other and maybe have some donuts together. So we were young, and I was a few years older. So we don't do the Robert Kelly on our side. So you have to wait till people get a little older in age before you can partake in those type of situations and conversations. And we met 20 years later in life, and she had a beautiful baby girl, and I had a beautiful baby girl, and we said, well, let's make this peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Put it together, and it will be beautiful. And now we are some serial entrepreneurs. You can see she's a Jane of all trades. She does it all, and I'm just trying to pick up her bag and not let her purse touch the floor.
Well, you hear me? Not let it touch the floor.
Keep her clean and spiffy, and
I love it.
Make it work at the same time.
A
little couple power, just a little couple power.
Yeah.
We want to do everything by ourselves and don't no help.
Right.
And I, me, but it still ain't no iron team.
It
So
ain't.
we're just trying to work it out together.
Well, that is very, very inspirational. I love it. I love seeing couples being able to work together and show the world that we are more powerful together than apart. So that is really cool. We're going to go ahead and jump into the show because I know that we're running a little bit late because the rain just delayed us real hardcore.
That rain real good.
I'm glad that it has passed. I'm hoping that it doesn't come back.
Yeah.
Now, I don't mind it raining, but all the monsoon and all that, we don't need all that.
I like a little bit of
rain.
notice. You don't really you don't know. It just kind of happens.
Out here. Yeah. So
Most people don't even know.
Is it worse than Dallas or is it?
What?
No,
the rain?
y'all are taking it too far.
Okay,
no.
like it just like I'm saying. So it's not worse than Dallas.
No weather anywhere is worse than Dallas.
Okay, all right.
This is nothing.
Just check
anywhere.
Okay. Dallas is like an ex-girlfriend. You don't know what's gonna happen.
Man, what?
You don't know who coming over.
Yeah, just check.
You know you're gonna be mad. You know that much.
Yeah,
right.
So this is consistent in that.
Yeah.
But man, we're gonna jump right into it, man. Okay. So I want to talk about this Christian rapper named 1K Phew.
Yeah.
The rapper, you know him?
You know.
Okay, 1K Phew posted a video on Instagram in which he describes how he was thrown out of a church due to his attire. He spoke out on how churches hinder people's ability to express themselves freely, and how he's how people become mentally scared and scared away from attending church services.
Yeah. And so I saw this article.
I don't even know who this dude is.
They said he's on Lecrae's. He's on
Reach Records.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he had shorts on. Now I'm trying to figure out what kind of shorts. If this story is real,
80s track shorts.
What kind of shorts did you have on for the church to say no, you can't come in if they've scheduled you to perform? Like what?
He must have been showing his balls.
Who is the church to say anything? Why are we even saying anything about anybody or what anybody has on? And that's the one thing I cannot stand.
Yeah.
Right.
And that kind of pushed me away from the church. And I'm not trying to put my church on blast or anything like that. But people were too focused on what you were wearing on Sunday and whatnot. And I remember one day, and I kid you not, I walked in and the pastor started preaching and he said something about this is not a fashion show. And I took that as a bullet. I was like, oh, is he talking to me?
Yeah.
Like, but your church, I don't understand. It's
kind of
it's big business.
Yeah, it's
big
business.
business.
But if it's big business though, what is the harm in you wearing now I know that we should be respectful and I get that, but what is the harm in you dressing comfortable to come to a church?
It pisses off the spenders.
And if you are ministering or performing, then you should be able to kind of dress, relaxed or what you would normally wear out or whatever.
I thought we were past that though. I thought we were past those days because casual Sunday, right?
Yeah.
When you could wear your jeans to church. I know I wasn't on the church, right?
No.
Okay, so you could wear your jeans to church.
Yeah,
so I'm not sure what's changed.
Maybe not shorts because remember.
Shorts though.
Do you remember when you had those shorts on and they were kind of demonizing you a little bit for having the shorts on and you were like, first of all, I'm not even in leadership. I'm sitting here minding my business with a button down on and some nice cool shorts or whatever and some shoes and I look decent and I look put together, but you're trying to tell me, well, brother Bobby, in leadership, we just gotta watch and be careful of how we. Are you serious? No.
Automatically threw me in that position because people think I'm cool.
Man, so so remember we had a problem with that. We had a big problem with that because it's kind of like, okay, are you serious right now?
Right.
That he can't come to church in shorts? Are you serious right now?
And what if like all these? I don't know, man. I
can't not go going anymore.
This is shorts in Nevada. This should be okay.
You hear me?
This is 100 degrees plus.
Here.
Even in Texas though, because I think this was in Texas, if I'm not mistaken, and I didn't.
Definitely should be allowed.
Yeah, he just kind of said that he didn't knock it. He wasn't upset by it, but he just mentioned that that's what drives a lot of people away if they can't come as they are, or they feel uncomfortable for coming to church and they're trying to get their praise on, and for somebody to kind of just push them to the side, it's kind of like, okay.
I'd like to see what these shorts were.
Come on, y'all. I would too, because they had to have been biker shorts. I mean, like real Los Angeles Lakers, like back in the 80s type shorts. I don't even know.
Like, they were too tight.
I don't even know.
It had been something.
Yeah.
Or short, Yeah.
So, next I want to talk about this FB video I saw.
Oh man.
With this young girl. She had to have been like maybe 23, 24, maybe y'all. And she was asking why we can't give polygamy a try. I don't know if any of you guys saw that. She said because if we do it correctly, it could help to build family and African-American empires. She said if a man who has several baby mamas could just come together with those women and his children and learn to build together, then they could possibly fare better. What do y'all think about that? She had it had to been, I don't remember how many, but it was in the thousands of views. And then a lot of people were commenting. Some people were saying she was delusional. Some people were saying
she's not delusional.
Some people were saying that she was making up excuses for men who have several, babies, mamas, or whatever, and all this other kind of stuff. And I don't know. She didn't say she was a baby's mama.
Because Nick Cannon is having about 7 kids.
Yeah,
Is this why she had to speak on it?
Maybe. I don't even know.
Well, we got to understand that he has his reasons of why he's doing what he's doing.
Yeah.
But as far as that,
yeah.
No, I don't agree with that.
Is he even? He's not even talking. I don't know if he's talking about polygamy though. I think he's just talking about raising up a family, to have his own little empire. I guess
he said he's spreading his seed.
Yeah, and I don't.
Okay,
I'm not blaming him for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what she's speaking on that we should all come together. And no,
So you don't.
No, I don't.
You don't think? What about you?
I think I can see where she's going with this and why she said this because there's times when you had to grow your communities, and when a lot of people are killed or taken away to war or whatever else, you need to grow your community back.
Okay.
So I can see that being why she thought that, but there's a lot of people on this planet now. We don't need to do the Noah thing,
You think?
No, we don't need to do that. When it was like after the flood, and 8 people left, let me rape my dad so the way we can have kids. But now you don't need to do that. There's 7 billion people on the planet or something like that.
So polygamy for you?
I mean, nah. From this standpoint, this is crazy. It's not what's up.
What about you, Jay?
Would polygamy mean multiple wives?
Yes.
Don't you go there.
I'm just trying to figure out, is that something that we had in history?
Well,
maybe our ancestors.
And
because I'm not going to jump on her like she just made this something up out the blue.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a thing. It still is.
Yeah, in different cultures, and I know we like to close our eyes if it's not the USA. If it's not the USA, we kind of like to close our eyes and kind of turn to it and like, oh, no, no, no. But me and my wife, and kids, we speak about a lot. What if God woke you up and snapped out and you came out of somebody else's vajayjay or whatever, or stomach, C-section, somewhere else? Not Vegas, not Texas.
Yeah.
Maybe Taiwan, maybe China, maybe in the middle of Utah.
Yeah. I saw that.
Africa and these different places where they have multiple wives, and we see big smiles on families' faces. So I could understand where she would see and kind of understand where I guess something is better than nothing. And if all of us women can come together and not fight each other regarding the situation, and this situation that she's speaking about is family, I don't have a problem with that. But you just have to see the other side, because she's saying one side and you got another side that's fighting. No.
Yeah, I don't know. She was
underside both sides. I understand both sides.
Yeah, she was a young African American woman, and honestly, you guys, I don't. For me, it would be a no for me, but I can see what she's saying as far as if this man is going out and he's having these children, and and it could be that he's just like, okay, I like several different women. That's just kind of what I want, and I really have feelings for you, and I got feelings for you, and I got feelings for you, and we had kids or whatever.
And if house or family together, and that may be totally different.
And if they're gonna be together, and those women decide that that's what they want to do.
Remember, I said a couple weeks ago, I don't think there's anything wrong with some. I think they should, like, people who have a certain amount of money should possibly look into that sort of life.
Yeah.
To maybe grow.
Because you were saying that because that man is supposedly supposed to be able to take care of those wives
so and
those
all
children,
of that family and all that. Then, everybody's taken care of. They're not on the streets, begging them people for dollars.
And so, I can see where she was coming from. I think a lot of people slammed her, and then some people were just like, like you said, it was culturally acceptable back in the day, and even in the biblical days. Although the Bible, it never said that it was okay to have several wives. It just, I remember that they did that in the Old Testament, and then in the New Testament he was like, hey, you have one wife and one husband, and y'all do it.
In the New Testament, where it said that at, where was that at? Was that regional, or was that just all across the board?
And see, I don't know. It was I just remember. Well, if that's the case, then if it's regional all across the board, then the whole Bible is it regional or all across the board?
I mean,
That's kind of what it is. It's kind of like, what does your Bible say?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
It's kind of like a life of pick and choose. That's what we're living nowadays.
That's a lot. And so
buffet Bible.
And I just and I can't say
which
but,
sauce do you want?
You know,
gonna take this scripture.
Yeah. So well, at the end of the day, we always, you and I, Bible, we always talk about the basis of Christianity as far as do I believe in the gospel of Jesus Christ?
Right.
And some of this other stuff is just fluff, really.
Right.
It really is. So why am I arguing with you over fluff?
Yeah.
You know, do I know the Lord? You know, do I have a personal relationship? Yeah, I do. Okay, then cool.
And then
you know,
on
and
to
then,
the next.
Right, and then God deals with you on all that other stuff. I don't have to deal with you, and I'm not going to sit here and argue with you about it.
Right.
Who cares or whatever. But I just want to talk about that just to kind of see, because a lot of, not polygamy, but what is it?
It's a lot of lifestyle parties. Lifestyle is a big thing in our community.
Polyamorous or whatever.
Right.
Oh my
so
God.
now have y'all heard of polyamorous?
No.
It's, like it says, too much buffet. It's so many different restaurants and places to eat. I'm kind of getting confused.
I know a lot of people in that
what's what.
Lifestyle, polyamorous.
Yeah,
polyamorous.
Y'all break that down.
Yeah, it's not being,
I'm getting old.
It's not being married, but it's being it's just being in a relationship with a couple or with different people. Like we know of someone that we met that was in a polyamorous relationship where she was in a relationship with a couple, with a married couple. Yeah. But it really didn't work out because they were married, so she was kind of like the outsider.
She came in, she had to fight the dude. The dude got mad at her.
Little swing.
Oh, so it went bad, huh?
It went real bad because those situations, man, the man is normally like really aggressive.
Yeah.
So like if he says, you make rules, so we're not going to be sleeping with each other without each other here.
Wow.
We're gonna try.
And then if he tries to get down, you have to go ahead and accept it. And it's like it's trouble from then because now you got to explain to her why you did it, and it's all bad, man. I don't know. I don't like that part of it.
So we're just making up stuff now. This is what it really look like.
It's a real life. People are on it.
No, we have a wonderful relationship similar to that, and I play all 5 personalities. I'm his wife. I'm his girlfriend. I'm that girl too, and I'm that and that.
Yeah,
I play all 5 characters.
And that's what
that's
I'm
how
do.
You keep it spicy, but I'm not giving that free information out.
You hear me? You hear me? So I agree with it. LaDonna's on here and
she's going in. Let's see what LaDonna's talking about.
You can set rules for the physical, but you cannot set rules for your feelings. It is never going to work. So I can kind of see that too, because it's just a hard sell. It's a hard sell when we are designed to be kind of possessive in a sense. So when I have you, or when I'm married to you, right now you're mine, you know, or especially if we slept together, you're mine, and now I got to share you, and that's kind of difficult to do. Period.
What if it's a pre-share? You know,
a pre-share.
What the heck is a pre-share?
Made that up.
Boy, what's a pre-share?
Like you're sharing with somebody previous, like you come in a relationship and they still haven't let that other person go, so you're still technically sharing.
Oh, they doing that already. What are you talking about?
Well, I mean, that's a lot of times. That's all the time. But I think that's just with that individual having to kind of get over that other situation.
Right.
I mean, physically, it's not physically sharing. It might be emotionally.
Right.
You know, so I guess. But you guys, if you are just tuning in, you are listening to the Monday Night Special, and we will be right back. I think that I'm gonna talk about the food, but I'll wait until we come back.
Yo.
Yeah.
So we can't do it.
On my way to Bootsy Bello with hella the hoes. Try and think what I'ma tell them when they get alone. I'm a glutton for women I shouldn't yearn for. Shouldn't be tempted, but baby, I like to hurt. Or maybe cause I was searching, I found me the perfect person, but me and her didn't work out. She buried what you work for. And I carry the bitterness of a cola nut. Nigerian shit, my parents never showed much. Womanizer probably could have been a feminist, cause I respect them, but Lord, I got polygamy problems. The hoodie come from Barney's, spending money is therapeutic. The way the shit, they don't think that you care to buy, so we buying Prada, Balenciaga like it is nada. And the Ferrari, my favorite's God, and tax problems. Pierre Moss, I dropped 10 on my last visit, and half that up in Saks. I favor black businesses, assuming I'm rooting for everybody that's black. Yeah. Yeah. Assuming I'm rooting for everybody that's black. Yo, look. Assuming I'm rooting for everybody that's black. Spent about 2 racks on handmade new rags. Assuming I'm rooting for everybody that's black. That's everybody from sports to college class to rap and back.
What's good, fam? How you feeling? It's your boy, Big Bobby B. How a man presents himself matters, and taking time for self-care is paramount in improving self-esteem and confidence. Feel like a king with Hazazi Men and create the world that you desire. Go to HESAZI-men.com and scoop you some merch today. Yup.
Yep. What? Hey, shout out to our sponsors this week, 1186 Water and Hazazi for Men. You guys cop you some of that. We are back. If you just joined us, this is Monday Night Special, the review by Food for the Soul, with me, Talitha Kume, and my baby, Big Bobby B, on Vegas Hype Media. So we are talking about stuff with our special guest, Jay and K Michelle, on tonight's show. And before we go into our Vegas and our world news, I want to talk about the last food restaurant you guys went to that was either amazing or it sucked. Bobby and I do these every week, and Bobby has so much fun dogging some of these restaurants, but we haven't been any. Yeah, you do.
He dogging Vegas. He dogging these Vegas restaurants.
Man,
some of them.
You letting them have it?
Yeah,
some of them. Dog.
These Vegas restaurants.
Is it okay to say something?
Did you tell them in their face?
I will.
No, we just kind of.
If the cook comes out, I'll holler at him.
Oh yeah, he will. He really would do that.
He would.
He really would. So you guys, have you guys been to any food place that you guys were like, yes, go here, or like, nah, that wasn't it?
What you got, babe?
You know what I got? Bistro B.
Okay.
In Dallas, Texas.
Uh-huh.
It is magnificent. It is a, what do you want to call it? Thai, Korean, Japanese, everything.
Is it?
I mean, the menu book is like a dictionary, and
Is it a B, like letter B, or
like
B is it?
B,
Correct.
Bistro
The letter
B.
B.
Okay.
And
Okay,
it's
I'm with it.
yeah, it is really,
Okay.
really good. They have really nice dishes that are very filling. If you are like a veggie stir fry person,
Okay.
or if you want to do like what's the one you like, the pot? What's the one that you order all the time?
Is it a Popeye?
No,
Mm.
I'm a
or something like that.
I'm a chicken fried, beef fried rice type of guy. When
Okay.
I
And
eat
then the
Bistro
drunken noodles. But anyway, it's
B.
just
I can order everything
Yeah.
off of any page because they got such a beautiful selection.
you
So
just don't know
Oh,
what
man.
to
can't
order.
go
It is
wrong.
This
delicious.
sounds about like the place we need to go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you have to try it.
That and
Yeah.
a place called Bangkok D.
Yeah.
Bangkok.
Bangkok D.
Are y'all serious about these letters?
Yes.
That's the name of it.
Y'all deliberately went out and just found stuff?
You will not find us eating at
Alright.
like Cheddars or anything
Yeah.
like that. We
I know,
like
because
to
there ain't
go
no
to
letter at the end of it.
right. We like to go to international restaurants and
Right.
different foods, and we like to just try different stuff. So and
With
we
a
fall
letter at
in
the
love
end.
with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, cool. Yeah,
Alright,
we'll have to
I'm with
try
it.
that. We'll have to try that when we
Yeah.
come back.
What was that
When we
place
come
we
back.
went to?
What?
It wasn't outlet here. It wasn't outlet here.
Here?
Yeah.
A
Was that
restaurant
what- that
here.
steak place? I'm not sure. We might
Oh
be going
my
back to it.
goodness. We
Uh-huh.
went to RA Sushi
All right.
All
All right,
Across
so we used to go there in
by the-
Dallas.
by the
Okay.
fashion show.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yes. It was not good.
Oh
Here.
no.
It's-
Okay.
It was
Trash.
yeah,
it's just,
it was
the
not.
sushi taste buffet.
The sushi's good.
Oh,
But when you get into like their stir fries and their
I think they
Noodles.
might want to stick this.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
So maybe that's
That's
just
why I messed up. I
Yeah.
tried to get something besides.
He
You try to get
hated
that
it.
deep fried
Yeah.
rice stuff, or whatever you
maybe
just said,
some-
the shrimp fried rice.
And
Get
my
some
best
shrimp
friend
fried
has said
rice
it
or
didn't taste
something.
right.
And
Yeah.
it didn't work. So
Nah.
everybody
So-
can't do a shrimp fried
You
rice.
hear
Just
me?
Like everybody can't
They-
do
These are
fried
facts.
chicken. Everybody just can't do
Yeah.
everything.
they
Yeah.
just
Yeah, these
can't.
are
And
hard
so
facts.
maybe that's why they're called RA Sushi. They just specialize in sushi.
it
And that
was our
reminds
fault.
me, OMG Sushi. So we haven't been back there, but OMG Sushi, amazing out here. Our first time, but we usually like to go 2 or 3 times just to make sure we're, getting the same service when we.
I checked out some hamon from Enrique Tomas in Dallas. It was amazing.
Was it?
I'm trying to get them cats out here to speak with us.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So before we get into our Vegas and world news, I want to talk about you guys. So I want to ask you guys: are you going to be relocating here permanently? And if so, why Vegas? Why did you choose this town?
Question.
Yeah.
Everyone
Everybody. They asked us the same.
Like,
they asked us the same thing too. Yeah.
Yeah. People asking that too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
they're still asking if we moved.
It's been a year and a half.
Yeah.
No, when we first came to Vegas together, we fell in love instantly.
Okay.
And it was our first time. It was maybe early this year, maybe.
Okay.
And we were like, maybe it could have been last year. We've been so many times I can't keep up. But this is a place that he feels comfortable. This is a place I feel comfortable, and I feel like I can expand my business here, especially in the fashion industry and with Ten Shake, with everything that I'm doing. She's chef and everything. I feel like I can really expand.
It's the Vegas platform,
and it's just it's different. I love it here.
It's the people. It's the sunshine.
Yeah. It's good energy here, man. It's not a defeated energy, even with all the copious amounts of homeless people. There's still not a defeated energy here.
Well, there's homeless people. That's
it's still good.
Everywhere we go, we have an unfortunate situation that the government doesn't seem to be able to help out with all the money they print.
That's crazy, right?
Still can't.
McDonald's on
I could pay you to run this football $1 million a week.
Jug of water is kind of tough to get people something.
Silliness. So you guys really like Vegas then?
This is home for us. Okay. Like we really are going to make that move.
Yeah, I'm digging Vegas for sure.
So you're coming, you're going to go, did you say you were going to go back and forth?
Right now we just kind of go back and forth. Like
well, you have kids. So you have school. You kind of have to work it out around their schedule.
Yeah.
And when that time comes, if to be permanent, that time will come. But right now you kind of have to do a little back and forth like a Leo.
Okay.
Yeah,
get things done.
Yes, sir.
It's like a home away from home.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, man. So what's the major differences for you guys between here and Dallas for y'all's businesses?
It's a fresh start for me.
Okay.
It's learning, meeting new people and just kind of just feeling it out.
Would you say the new people is what
meeting new
pushes
people.
you to do better business?
Yeah, I would say, because when I go to New York, when I was going to New York a lot, it was just a new world for me, and I was just meeting so many different people, and I was like, this is just a breath of fresh air. Not to, these are brand new people. They don't know me from Adam or Eve,
Right.
So I love
who
it.
you want to be.
Exactly.
Their expectation.
Yes.
Right.
She could go to Mars and take over.
You think?
She could go wherever.
That's big.
She could go wherever and adapt.
Okay.
She's like a little baby chameleon. It doesn't matter where she's at. She could kind of work it out. When love kind of pours out of you, love and positivity, I think people can kind of attract.
Yeah,
right.
Life.
You rather be rolling with that than some other stuff we kind of have.
Yeah.
At home or friends and family or whatever the situation may be.
Yeah.
Real life.
But we just trying to work it out.
So fashion-wise or business-wise, though, do you think that you're going to fare better here in Vegas business-wise because it's just kind of more open out here than it is in Dallas? Like, not as many people maybe doing what you're doing out here, or do you think it's the connections?
That's hard to say right now because I really haven't met a lot of people here, but I don't think anyone is doing anything, close to what I'm doing, but I can really see myself branding myself really big here.
Yeah.
Right.
With the fashion because, Vegas, you have the, what is it called? The big show in August. I know it's the Magic Show. Thank you. You have that. And so many people come here for that. And I'm like, okay, so that's like the best time to do a show.
Yeah.
Because buyers are, I'm telling too much.
And like every event outside of that is good because that energy is good.
Right.
Exactly.
It's just good.
And I want to say
stuff,
they come August and they come February, if I'm not mistaken.
Right.
Do you know about the Magic Show, Quan?
Yeah,
so they come February
cool.
and August.
It's
So
big.
The location.
Yeah, it's really
Me
big.
being a sports fanatic, I just kind of almost go into a seizure just being here. It's just
right.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay. So
ain't no rules here.
Y'all been
Everything legal. It's all good here.
It's
like
super legal, not legal here.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the most controlled situation I've ever experienced in my life.
Uncontrolled control.
It's definitely that. It's definitely, I'm going to do it. No, I'm not. But I can know it's a meek situation here.
It's like East Side High.
Yes.
It's
Yeah, it's strange. You can have a prostitute, but you can't have a prostitute.
Yeah.
This city is weird.
Yeah.
You better check your horse.
Beautiful.
What? Am I standing past the line? Yeah, cross the line. You good over there with your horse, and not over here. It's really that.
Technical here. Yeah. We're finding that out.
In Texas, they give you a free pistol for buying whiskey. You know what I'm saying? You can spit on the sidewalk.
Wild West.
Ride your horse to the store, slap your wife. All those things are legal there.
Really?
No, I'm playing.
No, we're not partaking in wild
Okay. Yeah. My goodness. And so you guys, so how do you all deal with being in business together as a couple? Do you love it?
How do y'all do it?
Or is it challenging?
How do y'all do this?
You know what? For us.
Let us get an example and we will try to work around that example that we get.
Bobby, don't
we just do it day by day.
Don't be shaking your head.
It ain't even like, it's just day by day.
No, I think.
On my end.
I don't
even take it that serious.
Is it always flowers and unicorns? Somebody gonna have to be truthful with me.
No, what really drives Bobby and I is from the very beginning when we met each other, Bobby told me that he liked me. And that was important for me to hear. And he had to explain, he was like, I like you. So because I like you, I can do things with you. I can hang out with you, and it's not pressure or it's not anything because I like spending time with you, period. Right. And so for us, business-wise, because we like being around each other, it's been very easy for us to be able to do business and not be like, oh, I'm so sick of you, golly.
Right.
And then we've learned to stay in our lane. So it's like, I'm not trying to do fashion and what Bobby does. I can't do it. It's not me. But I have a good business sense, so I can help him in the business area. But I let him stick to what he does, and then I do what I do. So I think that's what helps us.
Yeah, absolutely.
So how is it for you guys? And see, and then we have a child, but she is in Dallas still, so we don't have that that in the mix with us as far as her being out here with us, which could be a little bit different. So how are y'all? Because then you guys have two different outside parents, right?
Yes.
Okay.
She has another side, and I got
another
side.
So
like we both got a twilight zone.
Oh Lord Jesus, is it a twilight zone for you?
Well, no, he has his is great.
Okay.
It didn't start off like that, but his is great now. We have a wonderful, wonderful relationship with his daughter's mother.
God is good now.
It's amazing. I'm like, oh my God, we didn't never think
smile
we would see
and you
this
laugh
day.
and you just love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we're a blended family.
Yeah, it'll come back around.
But
work it out.
Back around.
Yeah.
But for us, I can say I'm hard-headed, and I can say that I don't like to be told what to do sometimes, and I kind of get into the defense mode sometimes, and that's kind of, we are both Aries, so we bump heads. Yeah.
Okay.
So we fall out.
Aries.
We'll break up, and it gets really bad. But at the end of the day, we know that we love each other, and that we have to make
the divorce court, what was on TV, is really happens at home. We really be going.
Yeah, that wasn't acting. Divorce court, we were not acting. That was
funny.
I'm sick of you.
Totally
I'm tired
real.
of you. I'm sick of you.
Oh no,
Yeah.
You
and
ain't
it
never
was,
been nothing. You
but
ain't
it was
gonna never be
business,
nothing in
though.
your life.
It was business.
We
Yes,
be
it
going
was.
there, B.
But it happens like
Y'all
that
need
when
to check
I'm in
him
the
out on Divorce
kitchen for
Court. Check out
real.
that episode, man. That's
When I'm in the kitchen for real, he comes in there and he interrupts my flow. And I don't know if y'all, do you like to cook?
Nope.
Okay, you like to cook, so you know how you're in your zone, and you like, hey, you got a good flow going. You know, he comes in there and he gets all in the way. He wants to make a sandwich. He wants to make a bowl of ice cream. I'm like, you got to move. Like, why are you in here doing this? And then he wants to start seasoning my food. Like, oh my Jesus, help me, Lord. So
no, my process is so militant. She wouldn't even have time to come in there and get in my way. If she starts like washing dishes or something while I'm cooking, or before,
that's different though. That's helping.
Yeah.
He's not washing dishes.
Oh, yeah,
He's trying to be a chef
dude.
too. He's trying to be.
You need to go sit on the couch and enjoy a game. Leave her
Oh,
alone.
no.
You say these chefs out here ain't getting it up to par. I'm trying to go.
No,
work
they're
it out at
not. That's
home,
because
so
most of the chefs
in
here
case I
started the day before you got your food here.
They just got picked up off the wave.
I'm straight up. I swear last time we went to Cheesecake, they hired that dude from the parking lot.
No.
He walked in right before us.
No, he didn't.
This can't be life.
Oh, yeah, it's bad.
Yeah.
But for the foremost, we get along.
Good.
we get along, but we have our
fight.
good and
Which
our
are
bad
Aries.
days.
Yeah.
We're both
Are y'all?
Aries.
Is Aries the only sign that can be together? Kind of.
I don't know how Aries.
Y'all need to. That's a good question.
Yeah, we need to talk about
World,
that.
y'all let us know what y'all are.
Yeah.
Cancers with Cancers is Capricorns dating Capricorns.
Yeah.
Can Capricorns be with
Can this
Anybody?
right?
Yeah,
You have to force a Capricorn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
can Capricorns be with anybody?
It's
Man.
an Aries stuff. We both don't understand.
But see,
nothing.
I'm a
Man.
Gemini. I'm a Gemini, and people
Ooh.
have
Geminis is
always
something else,
have
boy.
always spoken on us and said that we're like the most unruly sign
Mhm.
ever if you
Mhm.
believe that stuff, and because we're two-sided. We're
Yeah.
double-sided, and
Yeah.
we're just a mess. We're fickle and
Yeah.
all this other kind of stuff. But
Mhm.
you stay around us long. We're loyal.
This is true.
We're loyal.
Beautiful.
If you can get you there, like you
Yeah.
gotta get a
That,
get a Gemini there.
that,
That one face got to turn away, and you can talk to the other one. And be like, hey man, I need you to be loyal, man. The other one's
Okay,
tripping.
I got you. I got you.
Yep.
So yeah, you get it.
It's
All
all
We
right.
on the Vegas news now.
Yeah.
Man, let's talk about this Vegas news. Clark County is expected to grow by 1 million people by 2060. After growing fast for decades, Clark County's population is expected to swell by another million people by 2060 in recent forecasts.
Yep.
Around 3.8 million people are expected to live in Clark County.
Uh-uh.
This is a lot. Year-round sunshine and the lack of state income tax, Southern Nevada has long been a popular place for people to move to. The
Y'all
state
think?
tax thing.
Yeah.
Oh.
What you think? What you think?
What is
I don't-
that? 'Cause I
that's
feel like
state
we're
tax-
getting taxed on everything else in
Man,
the world
do you
here.
hear me?
Like, so what does that even
Later.
matter?
It don't. It don't.
Yeah,
it
man,
don't.
let's give 2 thumbs down to
Yeah,
that.
it doesn't. It
Vegas,
doesn't at all.
no, stop promoting
Stop
that.
promoting that.
Stop
So you
saying
like,
this right here, man. 'Cause
yeah.
that don't even mean nothing, dude. I looked at that. It doesn't.
It does.
Unless you have big property. If you're just a regular dude,
you
a
get
regular
taxed.
guy,
Yeah,
this
we
is
get
not,
we
you
get
know,
taxed.
stop
for-
promoting that part of the story.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But I do. Why are people moving here, Quan? Quan said, I don't.
They're moving here for cheesecake.
They should not.
No.
They
You said
should
that-
not be.
Right.
Stay home.
Stay wherever you at.
Yeah, like yeah.
What's legal
Keep
here
going.
for people to come here? Why would strangers be
Yeah.
running to the front and back door?
Yeah.
to Vegas?
Why are they?
What could be?
Dispensaries,
That's
Hmm.
A. What's B?
the
Prostitution.
lights.
Are you? Is that legal here?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
I
Yeah,
Googled that last night. I was
Prostitution.
it's legal, not legal, bro. I swear.
Weed.
I was telling her when we first moved here, there's a set of prostitutes in downtown that I want to put on skates. I want them to be able to get to their johns a little bit faster.
And the more
And
efficient,
if I put them on and if I put them on skates, I'm the man.
efficient
Yes.
is what
And-
they need.
And I
telling
don't
you.
understand why we're even having this conversation. Why
Because
is
they go
Bobby looking at
Skanks
prostitutes
on skates.
Because I
trying to
see them
put
staying around.
skanks on skates?
Skanks on skates by Orlay.
Wow.
No, we will not
Yes.
promote that on our.
I'm telling you,
in our
man. You
business,
get to your
Bobby.
John quicker, 15 minutes on a regular Uber ride.
5%
Cut
off
down to
the
7
Burbs
minutes
deal.
on the skates.
I don't know why
I'm
people
doing
are.
it.
The only thing that I can think of is like we were saying about the business. It's kind of wide open out here.
Right.
There are a lot of, even though there's a lot of red tape, there are a lot of people coming from different states and areas being able to come out here and start dope businesses because they're fitting. They're getting in where they fit in because there's not a lot of. You would think you come to Las Vegas and okay, it's a lot of stuff to do this and that or whatever, and it's not.
You know
for
what,
the
Vegas?
for
yeah.
the locals.
Yeah.
So the
right.
casinos have everything sold up. So
Yeah.
if you have a great idea, you can come out here, bring it to the locals, and they might just say, "Hell yeah, that's what we've been needing."
The
and
city
you-
is
and you're
ran
in there.
like it's
Yeah.
ran like some like wealthy kid got kicked out of the house
Mhm.
by his parents, and they're like, "Oh, get out of my face! Here's some money. Go start a city and get out of here."
That's,
And he's like, "All right," and he came and started Vegas
okay.
because it's not real. Like it doesn't like when you go to Kansas City, you can feel like the age, like people like there's wisdom there.
Yes.
You
Wisdom.
come here, it feels like it's just they kind of miss that. Like it's brand new.
Yeah.
It feels like the city is like 100 years old or less.
Yeah.
You
So-
feel it.
So maybe that's why. But like Quan said, we might need them to kind of keep their distance. A
Yeah,
little
but y'all
bit,
stay at the
maybe.
crib.
Yeah.
Don't come here, it's cool, it's
you don't-
hot.
You don't have to do all that. And so our world news, we want to talk about the protest rage across Europe as the lockdown vaccination mandates start. So the reason for the protest in part was due to pending legislation in France's parliament that would set up a vaccine passport system as well as a vaccination mandate for all healthcare workers. The passport bill would force people to show proof of COVID-19 vaccination or a negative test result to enter restaurants and other public areas. What do we think about that? We got about, I
This is
think
mad. It's
we're
total
about 10
madness.
minutes. Huh?
We've never seen anything like this.
Yeah, we haven't. And so I understand the protest. I understand the fact that they're saying, look here, allow us to take our chances because of the simple fact that you guys still haven't figured this out. Yeah. There's so much information that you keep coming out, then you keep contradicting yourself, then you keep saying this. So while you guys are figuring it out, let us do what we do. If we want to not get vaccinated for whatever reason, then let us take our chances, because at the end of the day, they're saying that the vaccination still doesn't help you not get COVID. It doesn't protect you from that. It doesn't protect you from spreading it. It just protects you from not getting it as severe. That's what they're saying now.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of like, I don't know. I just
booster,
don't. I just
Aren't
don't
they
like
back to the booster now for the third?
They're talking about possibly doing a third shot.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like you guys are kind of doing. Yeah, you guys are kind of doing a lot, and I feel like people have a right to their own body. They should anyway. They should.
When have they ever provided us something where, hey, come on, hey, everybody in the whole world, hey, come on, we are the world, we are the children, everything is going to be great. I have it all under control. This right here, just come on.
Never have they.
And I'm just trying to figure it out. I can see this little stranger offering me candy, and I'm just
and you're like,
I can see other people. I'm with the stranger. I love it, and it's good. Go, ooh, and they protest. They got a speech for it. And if you say the wrong thing, they'll jump on you about it.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen anything like this before, and it's pressure. They got people under pressure. They feel pressured. It's on the radio. It's on the TV.
Yeah.
It seems like it's
backs that thing up.
It's in the art forms now. Like when you watch, I don't want to watch a TV show and have to see somebody wearing a mask on a TV show. I want to see the art.
Yeah.
You've now brought this to real life. Now the shit's real, and I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't really speak on it too much.
Yeah.
Because it irritates me, and then having to explain it to our children.
Yeah.
And with the signs changing, first it was required to wear a mask, and now it's like, you don't have to wear your mask if you're fully vaccinated. And my daughter's reading this stuff. My girls are reading this, and they're like,
you gotta take
what?
them back to that Bible. You got to take them we got to go back to that good book again, because we're going to have, I tell them we've had these every 4 years if you can kind of keep up with it. It's not the first disease. 4 years before, and SARS and bird flu.
But this is the first time they made it a whole
swine flu.
Let me pay your rent to take this. What are you
this
doing?
And this and exactly. What can we do? It's not scaring them. It's not taking over. What can we do?
Let's give them some weed.
Y'all want to scare us? I should have paid our Sally Mays.
Yeah.
I would have woke up and been, what is this? Did you texting everybody? Then I would have freaked somebody out.
Yeah, you got your Sally Mae paid?
Right.
Hell yeah.
Oh, I would love it.
Yeah, y'all do that.
It is a lot.
For real. That lady's paid.
They're still going on.
I call it hocus pocus.
Yeah.
I irritate my daughter because, like I said, we're a blended family. So she's over. I don't know what her father's opinion is about it, and then I have my opinion. So she hears me and she's like, "Mom, okay, that's enough. Stop."
Right.
And I'm like, okay, whatever.
I just don't want to keep talking about it.
And we talk about we talk about it a lot just because there's so many changes. So I like to just kind of bring it up and kind of get everybody's opinions on it. And I just want to say, for the record, whoever, your decision is your decision. Spread love. Spread love. That's all we have to do. But don't make me do anything, and I'm not gonna make you do anything.
Right.
I'm gonna do what I feel is best for me, and you're gonna do what you feel is best for you. And at the end of the day, God got the final say. And
but don't you feel like they're dividing? They're trying to divide us?
Because
the people that have been vaccinated, they have their opinion about the people that have not been vaccinated. I'm like, okay, this is like house divided.
It's little wars, y'all. Like little wars.
Like,
I'm gonna fight you, I'm gonna fight you, I'm gonna fight you, I'm fight you, and everybody's separate on every level.
Yeah,
it's bad. I agree with you on this, but I don't agree with you on that. I agree.
It's whack.
Yeah, big separation, man.
Yep, it's whack.
Yeah, very much.
And so you guys, our Creator Hated, we're going to be back next week. So if you're an up and coming artist looking for some airplay or just a focus group to listen to your song on a wider platform, and you're ready to hear some honest opinions about your music, we're accepting artist song submissions for our review. So we'll be back.
Quit sleeping. Go ahead and send that over. You got friends that make music, send it on over here, because y'all know this is my favorite segment of the show.
Yeah, it is.
Me.
See?
We finna review her singing
like,
live.
Right now. Right now, we finna review her singing right now. So you guys, if you guys want to submit, go to our website, www.foodforthesoulmediagroup.press, and go to Crate It or Hate It and submit your music, or you can email us at foodforthesoulpresents@gmail.com for more information. I'm not sure if I was saying Gmail, but it's Food for the Soul.
She left the Gmail out, y'all. So the guy who's supposed to send the song didn't.
Right. And so Bobby was all sad, but we weren't going to do it today anyway because we had our guest. And we were going to talk about Bohemian Rhapsody as well.
Yep.
But we're gonna have to push that back.
We Matt Damon in that topic, ain't we?
Yeah, we doing a lot with it, but we're gonna talk about it, you guys. We're gonna talk about it, but you guys, it is. I think it's about, what is it? We're at 55, Quan. I think we're at 55. We are 55. So it's at the end of our show, you guys, and it is time for I Said It with Bobby B.
Man, go ahead and roll that for me, Quan. Y'all pray for me, man. This is gonna be. This one's rough. Just do it. 1 + 2 +, he minus us, leaves us right where we stand. Whether by circumstance or happenstance, we're found right here. What an ordeal. In 40, 1 million will spill here. That's only if they can withstand the devilish heat and the pungent odor of arid feces. Whole communities have been built like this, she says, and they still are being mutilated as such in the deep woods of West Virginia. Let's keep it all in the family. Bloodline so close that you have no choice but to be completely out of your bunker. Aren't you a gospel rapper? I saw you buying Prada and eating pork rinds. Don't you know that you're tainting your image and causing us nosy-ass people who rather worry about you and your salvation to miss the bus, to stumble? Every season, a new gospel rap community drops an emulator to win the current wave over to Christ. This is reverse birth control. Trap a fella in his 20s, capture him for life. This is an unspoken motto. The only way to grow is to do so. So do so. Don't only buy the cake for the icing. The lines are blurred, but your vision is clear. Hey.
All right then. Okay. See, Bobby be trying to hit me, Quan. You see how he be trying to do me? I'm not a rapper. Okay. Why you should care? I'll do mine.
All right, let's get it.
Yeah. He whom the sun sets free is free indeed. But this modern church, y'all, are they free or just fulfilling a need to seem free? Selling hope and eternal life along with a list of rules and demands we will never meet. God said, come as you are, respectfully, of course. And when was the last time you heard God turning down your praise if it's authentic? The only thing I want, Polly, is dollars. Many, please.
Hey.
That situation doesn't end well. Vegas back open, inviting people to come and have a good time. But now the slogan, what stays in Vegas is real. Y'all bringing all these COVID cases here, man. Keep them where they at. Europe has begun the modern day slavery of select freedom. You're free as long as you do what we say type freedom. At any given time, Jesus is coming back, sure to arrive asking what you did while you were here. Did you tell him? Yeah, I did.
Hey.
So mine was a little shorter than his, and it wasn't.
I felt like yours was
good as his, but mine is it's all right.
About the same length.
I don't metaphorically, I can't get you on that, but I want to thank our guests for coming out. Any last words you guys have? Yeah. Do you guys have anything coming up, and how can we follow you and support?
OMG.
Yes.
Well, Front House Management is up and moving again, so we're gonna get things going with that. Hopefully, we will get a show going. Maybe next year.
Okay.
I'm not going to try to rush it this year, but maybe next year.
Okay.
Of course, 10 Shades of Success, I'm going to go back and revisit that.
Mm-hmm.
I took about 2 years off, so I'm going to go back and revisit that all over again and see how I can, rebrand it and add some things to it.
Okay.
We have, of course, our real estate business, She Chefin'.
We're going to continue. If y'all know people, see people, of course, it's a tough subject.
Okay.
We got a lot going on right now.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes we just can't pay. We can't afford.
Yeah.
We have to move. Situations happen.
Yeah.
People die from A to B on reasons why we may not be able to want to stay in the house, keep the house, or want the house, or want granddaddy house, or want grandma house.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if y'all know somebody that's kind of struggling in a situation, don't be a stranger to reach out.
Okay.
And contact us.
Anywhere in Texas?
We here.
Anywhere.
It don't matter.
Anywhere.
Because, all it is a phone call.
Okay.
And,
Y'all heard that.
Are you helping people keep homes, or are you helping them sell homes?
It's their option.
Okay.
Because once you talk to somebody, you have to feel out what their problem is. What do they want? What's the issues on why they're contacting you, on what the situation may be. Somebody may want to, but may not be able to.
Okay.
Yeah.
They may want some options on what's plan B, what's plan C.
Okay.
Maybe I need 1,000 or 2 to get to my next destination. So we need to know what may be the issue on why they're needing to sell.
Okay.
And that gets you to the next step.
Word up.
But a lot of times we don't talk. We just let things happen, and next thing you know,
not being proactive at all.
So do you have a FB page for that, or?
Well, you can reach us at loyalty.royalty@gmail.com. Right now we're revamping our website and everything, and you can always call us directly at 214-251-1618.
Okay.
But the best thing to do is just reach out to us through email.
Okay.
Everybody knows Karen as well. So
yeah, they know Kate Michelle.
They'll give a holler, but definitely.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you say loyalty.royalty?
Loyalty.royaltyrecovery@gmail.com.
Correct.
Recovery.
Mm-hmm.
So Bobby is quick with his fingers. I'm not.
No, I'm trying to look over this mic. This is hard.
Oh yeah. Well, I can't type at all. But we thank you guys again for coming in. You guys tune in every week, Mondays at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time here on Vegas Hype Media and on our FB page and YouTube station. Also, we are looking for sponsors. So if you like what you heard, or if you like what you hear every week, consider sponsoring a show or your business with us. And if you want to be a guest on the show, we're looking for you to hit us up at foodforthesoulpresents@gmail.com. Stay tuned in this week for our weekly show segments, In the Mix with Kasha Brown, and more. Our show tonight has been sponsored in part by 1186 Water, Hazazi by Men, and as always, Orlay Worldwide, you guys. And we are out. I think we just made time. Maybe.
Yeah.